Look at a very interesting story now. Kathputli Colony. This is a 50-year-old settlement of street performers, a site which will be Delhi's tallest building, that's Raheja Phoenix. This slum colony is also the pilot project of DDA's ambitious plans to rehabilitate slum dwellers in high-rises close to their original homes. In exchange for building these, the private developer gets that slum property for commercial use. After several failed attempts in the past, will this model finally see success? And over 2 years after the launch, how is the pilot project faring? Vasudha Sharma does a ground check.
For over 50 years, Kathputli Colony has been home to the country's most talented magicians, puppeteers and singers. But with the metro in the vicinity, this area is now prime property that will soon give way to Delhi's tallest tower. In exchange, this community of performers will be housed in multi-story flats to be built next door. This in-situ model of relocating slums at their existing location is a first for Delhi. Under a public-private partnership with the Delhi Development Authority, Raheja developers will clear this slum colony, build multi-story flats for the dwellers right here, and in return get close to a hectare to build a high-end residential complex and a commercial project here. The arrangement seems like a win-win on paper, yet on ground, implementing the in-situ model is fraught with challenges.
The major problem which we faced during this period was, land parcel where we could create a transit camp and where we could shift these people. Now that has come with a lot of hurdles and objections from the rich community. So there is a social divide. Very simple clearances where we think it could be done in a period of 15 days. We have been running from pillar to post for over 2 years now in this project.
This project will serve as the example for redevelopment of 20 other slum clusters in the city, and several challenges have already surfaced. Only a select group of 2,800 families will be covered and be relocated to transit camps. Ensuring a smooth exit and dealing with those left out of this rehabilitation exercise will be another challenge for the DDA and the developer. For now, there is also a simmering discontent over the makeshift camps.
सुनाई में सारे के बहुत छोटे घर है, नहीं उसमें एडजस्ट नहीं हो पाएंगे हमारे लोग।
बीच में एक तूफान आया था यहाँ, तो उस तूफान में छतें उड़ गई। जब उनका एक बारिश में उसका ये हाल है, तो मान लीजिए हम साल या 2 साल या 3 साल वहाँ हमको रहना पड़े तो क्या हाल होगा?
Used to living in open spaces rooted to the ground, these people are skeptical about living in the 30 square feet flats they will be given in tall high rises.
अब इसमें भी फ्री में अभी तो घरे इसमें भी एडजस्ट नहीं हो पा रहे, तो वो तो फिर में इसमें मीटर लग जाएंगे, पानी का बिल, हर चीज का बिल।
The socio-economic upheaval and the logistical implications are both challenging. To replicate the in-situ model for slum rehabilitation needs strong-willed developers.
If you start thinking about profit, I think nobody can execute these kind of projects. Instead of creating a transit camp, if we are allowed to actually create mass housing in one go, the entire problem can be sorted out.
So the question is, will there be any takers beyond this project? For now, all eyes are on Delhi's last magician's colony as it journeys its way from a shanty town to a skyscraper complex, with the ultra-rich and the poor living as next-door neighbors. Vasudha Sharma, NDTV.